Hey guys, it's Lisette here. I feel like I have transformed with makeup, to be honest, because I haven't done glam in so long that when I do glam, it's like, oh, okay, Lisette, you can look a little grown. I was just playing around today. I was like, I feel like I should really do something kind of dark, and this is what I came up with, and I'm loving it. So if you guys want a tutorial, let me know. Hair plus makeup, because if you notice, all of this is brown. So no blonde showing. But in today's video, we are going to be doing another hygiene related video. You guys seem to love these videos on my channel where I give you guys tips about stuff, little things that I've discovered or things that I've found out, just so that I can help you ease a little bit of your frustration, your embarrassing moments, a little bit of something. I can help you out with it so that you don't have to be like me and go through those moments and not know what to do. So yeah. So this is gonna be about embarrassing moments, like things that are kind of embarrassing that you really don't wanna talk about or that you really don't wanna mention, that's like, okay, what do I do in this situation? Sorry if the lighting is getting kind of weird. The sun is about to set, so I'm trying to get this video done quick. With all that being said, let's get started. When you're going to the bathroom, like number 2 or number 3 or number 4 or number 5, I mean, I don't know, use your imagination. You're in the bathroom, you don't want any noise. You don't want it to splash. You don't want people to hear you because, it's kind of like you're in the bathroom and if it's splashing, then people know that you're going number 2 and then you feel embarrassed. A trick that you can do is take a bunch of toilet paper, wad it up, put it in the toilet first before you go, and literally everything just drops on the tissue paper and it doesn't splash. Like, promise, trust me, it works. And this has saved me multiple times. I mean, I know people don't like pooping in public, and trust me, this is a lifesaver. If you forgot to put it on deodorant, and there's been multiple times I've forgotten to put on deodorant, you can use hand sanitizer under your arms, but that's only like in a crunch. Like, it's not meant for that. It's not meant for your underarms. But the alcohol in it will help dry out the moisture, and also it just overall will help to ease the odor. If you are a victim of extra sweaty underarms, which this was literally so embarrassing for me in school, like literally so embarrassing. I was like always sweaty, always so sweaty, because I was always just like shy and like nervous, and I was just always sweaty. And literally I figured out how to fix it. I figured out how to cure it. Well, not cure it, but almost cure it. And I want to share with you guys. There's a few things that you can do. You can use a product called CertainDRI, which I have mentioned on my channel before, but I thought it would be appropriate to bring it up again because CertainDRI is just an over-the-counter product that you put under your arms, and it honestly really truly works. But if that doesn't work for you, you can actually get Botox under your arms, which they literally inject Botox inside your underarm, and it stops the glands from producing a lot of sweat. And so I've gotten that under my arms a few times, and let me just tell you, it has changed my life, like completely changed my life. I would always start my period like at the weirdest times, like 8 a.m., like right when school's starting, and literally it would always be the worst time. I would never have anything with me. My friends wouldn't have anything, and it's like in those situations, what you need to do is go into the bathroom, wad up a tissue paper so that it's just, not like super bulky, but just enough so that you know that it's like a little mini pad. Put it in your underwear, put your underwear on, and literally it works just like a pad. But this is like just for an emergency. Like, you don't want to use that all the time because I don't feel like that's really secure and it could move, especially like if you're in PE and stuff. So be careful, but it's definitely a lifesaver. People sweat, girls sweat, underarms, like the groin area, like especially down there, I feel like it can get really kind of like sweaty. They actually make spray for downstairs. Now, you don't want to put spray inside your body. You don't want to put anything inside. You don't want to open anything and put anything inside, but there's spray that can go outside, and it'll help just to, absorb that extra wetness and also to add like a really nice scent. But you want to be careful. Again, don't spray anything inside. And I don't have it with me. I couldn't find it, and I was like, where is this stuff? Because I just got it. I was looking for it in my stuff and I couldn't find it, but it was sent to me, and I was like, this is such a genius product. Like, this is actually amazing. So I will have the products up here on the screen so you can see it. But honestly, like, if you feel like you need just like a quick little to smell fresh, then that's exactly what you need. Facial hair for girls, I mean, it's not really something that's like embarrassing, but I still feel like it's something that, like, for me personally, I was embarrassed about because I always had like a mustache, and it was like, you know, the hairs underneath, and especially if you don't really know how to like pluck or tweeze your eyebrows, you know, something that you can use is just a face razor. And I talk about like face razors all the time because they are so convenient and so easy, and especially with everybody talking about like the new trend of like dermaplaning and getting all the hair off your face, you could actually use a face razor and just trim up here. Usually there's hair up here like connecting to the forehead, above the brows. There's hair like usually above here, and then sometimes there's a lot of hair like right here, and that's just, for me, the one thing that I just always have to make sure is trimmed is like right here, down here. So I use this facial trimmer. But this is just a super quick way to clean up your face if you feel like, you know, you may have like a little bit of unwanted hair and you don't really know what to do because you don't really like want to pluck anything, and you're just wanting like an easy, quick way, and this is the easiest, quickest way to get rid of the hair, trust me. As I've gotten older, my oily skin, especially since I moved to LA, it's so freaking dry out here. But the thing is, I have oily skin, and my oily skin was so bad in school where it was like oily. Like, my makeup was like melting off, my foundation would always be like oxidizing, and it would just be like melting, and it was just like orange melting off my face, and that was not cute. A trick that I like to do when I was in school is using milk of magnesia, which is like the laxative, but putting it on my face in a really thin layer to help absorb the oil, and then putting my makeup on top. And this was the only thing. Literally, I've tried all the primers, I have tried everything. People are like, oh, I have oily skin, I have oily skin. I had oily skin. So bad to the point where the only thing that would work was milk of magnesia, and I literally had to put it on my face, a really thin layer, just like a brush like this, and I would just apply it all over my face, and then I would let it dry, kind of like blend in any of the areas that looked a little like patchy or like I put a little bit too much product, and then put my foundation on top. This helped my makeup to stay on longer, and it also helped just with the overall look of my skin because my skin was oily. You should just have baby wipes or some sort of like facial towelettes or something in your bag just at all times, because you want to just stay fresh and clean. You want to be able to clean yourself if you need to clean yourself. Like, let's say like a situation happens, you want to just make sure everything's clean and you want to stay fresh. And especially if you're at school all day, you're like sitting down all day and you're just like in classrooms, like sometimes you just need to like keep yourself clean and you just overall feel better. If you're wondering if you have bad breath, you can take a spoon and you can literally scrape your tongue, let it sit out, and then you can smell it, and you could see if your breath smells bad. And there's a way that you can actually try to eliminate the odor, which is of course brushing your teeth and brushing your tongue, but getting a specific tongue scraper that you can brush your tongue with will really help to target that odor. Because I feel like people, like, they brush their teeth and it's like sometimes they brush their gums, but like you really need to brush your tongue. Like, you really need to brush your tongue. Please brush your tongue. And lastly, I just feel like everyone should have sort of like code words to be able to talk to their friends and let them know like what's going on. Kind of like if you started your period, you could say something, or if like something's happening, just having keywords to be able to use and like have little secret nicknames so that you can disguise things without embarrassing yourself and like saying, hey, I started my period, you have a tampon. Just having like little keywords and little things that you can have with your friends, just inside things, so that you can say stuff without feeling like you're just telling the world your business. Alrighty guys, well, we come to the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Of course, if you like this video, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!